everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Ade, here again. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Ade and I film about faith, motherhood and lifestyle. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. You all have a special place in my heart, okay? I just thought to let you know. Thank you so much. Right, so in this video, I have a whole lot of things to say. Yesterday was Sunday and it snowed yesterday. Did it snow where you are? It snowed yesterday and it was just all white. I wish this snow came when it was Christmas so we could have a white Christmas. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a good day. Today is Monday, obviously, and it has been an amazing day so far. Glory to God. Like I said, I have a lot of things to talk about. But before we sit down and talk the talk, let us cook, okay? I hope you enjoyed that clip of my delicious, amazing fried rice. That is my go-to recipe that I use with my frozen vegetables and all of that. It tastes absolutely amazing, trust me. Anyway, so back to what I said I was going to discuss or talk about. So my brothers and my sisters, I saw something online. I saw something that disturbed me, that made my stomach do when you eat how do I describe this thing? When you eat beans or when you eat vegetable or when you eat something that would make you stool the next day, that is the way I felt when I read this message. It made me anyway. Okay, so a couple of days ago I saw a message that a teacher in a secondary school in Nigeria posted online. So she said she was teaching in a school and she was teaching about a bunch of 11-12 year olds, that age group. And she said there's this boy that passed a note to another person, and she was like, oh, how can this be going on in class? And she told the boy to bring, so she basically seized the notebook from the boy and something dropped from the book. Guess what dropped? A love letter. See, if it was in our own days, like back in our own secondary school days, if you write like a normal love letter to any, to your female what's it called, classmate, I wouldn't say like this is like, I wouldn't actually think in my head like, what is this word turning into? Because it's something that I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. It's something that has happened or that has happened before, but this one, it baffles me a lot. I'm going to read what that boy wrote in that note. I'm going to read it to you so you understand what I'm trying to say. So basically, he said, "Dear Anne," so Anne is the name of the girl. "Dear Anne, I like you very much. I like watching porn." Yes, you heard that right. "Come to the toilet and I will show you some girls that are sexing boys on my phone. E.g., Brittany White." He even knows the name of porn stars. "An 11-year-old boy, for God's sake. E.g., Brittany White and Nika Albright. Come alone during break time. Don't tell anyone. From Innocent." Now, I'm just going to tell you briefly what the teacher did when she saw this. She of course, she went crazy. She gave the boy 5 strokes of cane on his hand, and I think she said she called the parents, and the parent was like, "Oh, why would a teacher flog her son?" And then she said, "This is what your son did." And the mother said, "Is the boy the first person that is going to do that? Is it the first person that is going to write a love letter to a girl? Is it the first person that will do this? Is it the first person that will do that?" That was what the parents said, and the parents even threatened to withdraw her son from the school. When the principal got involved, he actually saw the letter, and when he heard the side of the parents, guess what he told the teacher? Like, he told the teacher that, "Okay, next time you don't beat the student, or you report to me," or something funny like that. And he was like, "Oh, because he gets 350,000 naira from this guy, this boy's parents, he can't afford to lose that. He can't afford to lose that money, so the teacher should be careful next time." God, a lot of things are happening in this world. See, if you remember, you remember my video that I spoke about raising children in a sexualized and digitalized age. I think you would try, if you've not watched that video, I'll put a link in the description, but so that you watch it. And in that video, you will understand my concerns, the concerns that I was actually sharing, and how I read books, and how I plan to help my kids when they get to that stage or that phase of their lives. And I said some things in that video. I said that if you don't teach your children, if you don't tell your children about sex education, another person will tell them, or they'll basically Google it. Okay, look at this Anne girl now. She probably doesn't watch porn, but there's somebody in her class that does, and is ready, willing to teach her and even practice with her. Do you get what I mean? So if this girl's mom is a kind of person that she feels like, Anne is still 11, she doesn't need to know about sex education, she doesn't need to know anything about all of these things. So, and you can imagine, Innocent is trying to influence her. There's always going to be somebody out there that is going to influence your child or your kids if you don't teach them the right thing at the right time. It's a different thing. See, there are two different things. There are two different things here. There's one about teaching your children about sex education. There's one about knowing which time and at what stage to actually let them know these things. Because believe it or not, there are other children outside that know these things, and they are ready to teach them, and like I said, to practice with them. And I don't know. This is it's just very heartbreaking that an 11-year-old knows all of these things already. He knows what porn is. He knows who porn stars are. He knows about things that adults should be doing. Like, it's very disturbing, at this day and age. And this is not an old news. The letter is even dated. It's dated 18th of January 2021. So it is something that happened a few days ago. I don't know when this video will go live. I think it's going to go live sometimes next month, which is February. So yeah, it's just very sad. Training that boy is not the solution, but I can understand the teacher's worry. I can understand her a reaction, but I don't feel like that is the right thing to do. I feel like the right thing to do is to actually sit that boy down and question him. How did you know about porn? Who showed you how to? Where did you, when do you watch it? Who do you watch it with? Ask him probing questions. Let him tell you the root cause of this matter. Because in the first instance, I don't understand why an 11-year-old has a phone. Yes, I understand in this day and age, you want to communicate with your kids. You want to, maybe they are taking the school bus to school. You want to text them or call them to say, oh, are you in school? And things like that. But then, when they say something, it shock you. It shocked me. This one shocked me. Like, no, this is this is something else. And the attitude of the parent, the boy's mom, is so, is questioning. Like, so somebody told you that your son did this at school, and the next thing for you to say is it the first person that would do it? So it means that, God, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. What I would say is teach your children sex education as early as possible. When they begin to identify their body parts, I think that is the point at which one should start teaching their children about sex education. Don't wait till they are 11. Don't even wait till they are 10. Let them know. If you are a mom with older kids, when did you start, talking to your children about sex education? How did you talk to them about sex education, and how did they take it? Please, I would like to know in the comment section. One thing I'd just like to say again, I think I said one thing I'd like to say a couple of times, but another thing I'd like to say is I just pray that God helps us to bring good and godly children, because, like I always say, we cannot fail in this parenting journey. We cannot fail. No. It's not a choice, okay? It's not a choice. The best choice is just to bring up good and godly children. That is the only choice we have. The devil is going to try his best. He's going to try so many opportunities to chase after our children, to make sure that they fall, for his prey. But if we do our own part and we commit these children into the hands of God, they are going to turn out right. That I believe, and that I know for sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as usual. I'm exhausted even thinking or reading about this thing. It is well. It is well with Innocent. It is well with Anne. It is well. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you have picked up a thing or two from this video. If you have, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next one. Before I see you in my next one, don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay in God. I'll see you next time. Bye.